78 years later, the world still remembers the lives that were lost during the Holocaust. No doubt one of the darkest times in the world's history. Joining us now, Dr. Adam Rovner, the Director for Judaic Studies at the University of Denver. Doctor, thanks for being with us. 6 million Jews, 5 million others perished at the hands of the Nazis. What lessons from those tragedies, from that dark time, still resonate today?
Well, I think that the stories behind the numbers are very important. And those stories, as you know, are being lost over time. What I think we can learn today is that there is a gradation from hate to persecution through governmental arrangements that allow for the deportation, dehumanization of its citizens, and that those things need to stop with individuals, and education, we hope, can help to prevent that. That's really what we're in the business of doing, which is educating to help forestall the kinds of hate, not just against Jews, obviously, although that's our primary mission.
You know, so often, we talk about some of the World War II veterans and how they're all at ages where so many have passed, many more passing on every day. Same thing with survivors of the Holocaust. How do we make sure that while they're gone, their stories are never forgotten?
Well, you know, we have run for many years at the university a Holocaust Survivors Speakers Bureau. One of our survivors died just a few months ago, just shortly ago, Dr. Eric Kahn. We try to make sure that every school, every individual who wants to hear a testimony from a survivor who's alive is able to do that. And we get them out, we drive them around and help them to greet students. And sometimes for students, this is a life-changing experience. But as the survivors die, we need to create some kind of platform to continue this. And that's what we've done with our online educational website in support of the Colorado state mandate. I'm very proud of the state of Colorado that we passed such a mandate, and that mandate goes into effect this summer. So we are ready to roll from the University of Denver to help support teachers all over the state of Colorado to learn these lessons.
Absolutely. Terrific. And you know what? We report on it, and sadly, sometimes it feels like we're doing it every day, the spike in anti-Semitic attacks around the United States. And like you say, those are acts of violence, but so often it starts with the hate speech and then turns into something more sinister. Talk a little bit about just the rise in anti-Semitic attacks and how disturbing that should be for all of us.
Well, the groups like the ADL who track these incidents, there's a huge rise, huge, tremendous. A lot of that I attribute to a polarized political atmosphere in the U.S. Certainly there are right-wing groups that have given credence to anti-Semitic hate speech, but it's not only from the right. We also see some of it from the left, those who equate Israel with some sort of anti-Semitic entity, with some Jewish entity, and then the anti-Semites come out of the woodwork. This is a problem. I believe, though, that fundamentally a lot of this stems from ignorance. What we are here to do is to try, through our Center for Judaic Studies, through our Holocaust Awareness Institute, is to provide education to help people realize that, Jews are just like human beings, like everybody else in the world. And I think sometimes that's shocking for people who may have never met a Jewish person in their life. And that's having that contact with people humanizes people, and we hope that that educational message goes through.
All right. Doctor, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Continued success to DU, and congrats to DU for having such a renowned center right there on the campus for the entire city to take advantage of.
We're very proud of it. Thank you.
All right. Karen, we'll send it back to you.